Halo Sandi, ini hostnya siapa ya? Bisa minta tolong saya di co-host juga Kak, sama
Oh
Bu
ya, ya bentar,
Listiani nanti. Ya.
tak WA-in bosnya dulu.
Kayaknya nggak bisa ngerekam di cloud ya, Sandi.
Nanti tak rekam di komputer aja, Bu.
Oke, sip. Bulis kalau sudah siap, anu ya, diabadi ya, supaya di-admit all.
Oh iya Bu, saya sudah siap sebenarnya.
Ya udah kita masukin aja kali ya, Sandi. Langsung dimulai aja supaya tepat waktu.
Ya, oke. Ya, selamat siang Bapak Ibu semua. Semua sehat ya Bapak Ibu ya.
Selamat siang Ibu.
Iya, selamat siang. Selamat siang Bu. Ya, mari kita mulai untuk webinar kita hari ini Bapak Ibu. Ya, untuk sebelum kita mulai, mari kita menundukkan kepala sejenak, Bapak Ibu, untuk memulai dan memimpin, meminta ya pimpinan Tuhan. Ya, saya akan memandu dengan hitungan. Ya, mari kita mulai untuk berdoa dengan kepercayaan masing-masing. Amin. Ya, terima kasih. Ya. Di sini, as usual, I will start sharing. Ya. Nah, Bapak Ibu, okay, we have 30 participants. Yeah, glad to see all of you here. Okay, as announced last 2 weeks, yeah, we are going to discuss about understanding learners. Yeah, now I believe Bapak Ibu, all of you are experts, yeah, in dealing with learners because it is your daily, what is that, daily activity, yeah, to deal with learners. Now we'll try to see more deeply, yeah, about how to understand learners, ya. Oke, sebentar, mohon maaf Bapak Ibu nih, saya akan mengubah sedikit setting ya untuk ini supaya tidak, ya. Kemudian saya kembali ke Zoom. Ya, saya kembali ke Zoom dulu ya. Nah, Bapak Ibu, I'll start the presentation today. Yeah, of course, we'll have a lot of discussions today, Bapak Ibu. Yeah, so it is not one-way communication, but this will be two-way communication. Ya. Jadi nanti Bapak Ibu silahkan aktif untuk menjawab dan mengikuti aktivitas yang ada ya. Oh, maaf. Share screen dulu, kemudian sebentar ini. Oh, maaf. Ya, saya buka dulu, kemudian I'll go back to Zoom. Ya, share screen. Ya, Bapak Ibu, can you see the slides? Bisa melihat ya Bapak Ibu ya?
Yes, I can see.
Okay,
yes,
thank you.
We can see.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so today's agenda will be understanding learners, Bapak Ibu. But before that, I will also show the the schedule. Now we are here, yeah, with me, and my coach is Liz, yeah. Okay, and then this will be the agenda for May, yeah, and next month, yeah. We will have managing lesson and knowing the subject with Ibu Anita again and Bu Titik, yeah. Okay. And here are again the facilitators, Bapak Ibu ya. Okay. And then as usual, I will also remind all of you to mute your microphone, okay? Until it is your turn to talk. Yeah. Turn off your video, whenever possible. Ya, Bapak, mohon maaf ya, saya mute dulu. Ya, kemudian raise hand button or chat box to ask questions, and then use chat box or reaction buttons to interact, and you'll get the slides and video link via our WhatsApp group. Okay. And then next, Bapak Ibu, this is the background. Of course this is this has been announced before. This is to increase also our understanding of teaching learning English. So this will be our teaching learning process will be much better. Okay, now Bapak Ibu, let's start our materials today. It is about understanding learners. Okay, Bapak Ibu, before we start, I'd like to ask all of you to write down your opinions about what are learners for you. Okay, Mas Sandi will help me to share the question. Okay, I will stop sharing first, and please, Mas Sandi, you can share the link.
Okay, I have shared the link on the chat. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mas Sandi. So, Bapak Ibu, please click on the link that Mas Sandi has shared. And okay, I will, okay. I will see the answers, Bapak Ibu. Okay, I'll go back to Zoom and then share screen. Okay, let's see. Baru satu Okay, students. Okay, partners. Okay, very good. People who are learning something. Okay. Partners to reach the goal. Wow, this is beautiful. So we have one goal, and we are all working for one same goal. Okay. A person who is learning a subject or skill or something new for him or her. Okay. And then everybody who is learning something. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, from Ibu Fauzia, learners are people who seek knowledge and experiences. Okay, good. Okay, is that all, Bapak Ibu? Baru 4 nih yang menjawab. Only 4 have answered. Okay. Nah, thank you for the responses, Bapak Ibu. Oh, this one, there's another response. Everyone who learns something, everywhere, every time, individually or classically, to achieve certain understanding or knowledge. Okay. Okay, thank you, Bapak Ibu. I agree with all of you, that learners are people who are learning a subject or skills, something new. And learners are our partners to reach our goal. That's beautiful. Learners are our students, and learners are people who learn something, and everyone who learns something everywhere. Not limited to 4-wall classroom. Every time, individually or classically. Can be individually or in groups to achieve knowledge or understanding. Ya, oke. Thank you Bapak Ibu. That's the first question. Yeah. Now let me go to my Padlet again, and I will. Oh, sorry. Wait. I will show you the second question. Yeah. Okay. Second question will be. Oh, let me go back to my slide. Second question will be, what will you do if your learners, what will you do if your learners are not obedient to you? Okay, I will go to my Padlet again, yeah. Okay, wait, I will close this, okay. Okay, I will write again, what will you do if your students are not obedient? Okay. Okay, silahkan Bapak Ibu, you may write down your answer again. Jadi masih ini ya Bapak Ibu, masih pre-discussion ya, masih pre-discussion question. What will you do if your students are not obedient to you? Okay, from Ibu Wahyu, try to make some agreement with the students. Discuss the rules and try to reach consensus. Wow, with them. Ya, nah ini this is beautiful. Ya, okay, I'll try to find out why. Wise. Ya, mengapa ini alasannya begitu ya? Okay, good. Find the reason. It's okay. I will try to find what causes. Ya, what causes the problems begitu ya? Okay. Okay, thank you Bapak Ibu. Now, let me see the next question. The next question is number 3. Yeah, how important are learners for you? Yeah. Okay. Oh, ini dari Ibu Fauzia ya. I'll ask them on their learning needs because I think I don't meet their needs. Yeah, this is also beautiful answers. Yeah. How important are learners for you? Nah, ini seberapa penting ya untuk Bapak Ibu ini, learners ya. Because every day we deal with learners ya. It's our task to deal with them. Okay. Question number 3, Bapak Ibu, how important are learners for you? Yeah, there will be 6 answers, yeah. Okay. Highly important since we work with them, right? Learners are very important as our main job is handling them or handling the learners. Okay. Highly important since we work. Oh, I have read that. Incredibly important. Learners are. Oh, they are parts of my heartbeat. Wow, this is very poetic, ya, Ibu Ratna, ya. They are parts of my heartbeat. Wow, beautiful quote, ya. Okay, thank you, Bapak Ibu. One more, ya. Okay. Yeah. Great persons who get along with me to know everything, behave well, speak politely, feel more passion. Okay, thank you Bapak Ibu, very beautiful answers ya. Okay, now we move on to question number 4. Nah, ini mulai agak susah ini ya pertanyaannya. How do you understand your learners, Bapak Ibu? Okay, how? Ini bagaimana ini ya? How do you understand your learners? Dan nanti ini Mas Sandi ya akan bantu saya ya untuk melihat siapa nih Bapak Ibu yang paling aktif begitu ya. Yang paling aktif baik dalam in discussion or in pre-discussion questions gitu ya. Okay, having little chat with them. Okay, good in early meetings. Having good communication with them. Okay, build communication, observe, oh good, ask questions, wow, make a polling ini ya, this is very serious ya of the teacher, ya okay. Having interaction, doing small research, wow, small survey or research to see their characteristics or uniqueness, okay, good. Okay, communication, having good communication or we call rapport, yeah, a good relationship with them. Okay. Concern their habit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, where is it? Oh, concern their habit, then make notes. Okay. Observe, ask questions, do polling. Okay. Wow, diagnostic assessment, observe, summative assessment. Wow, okay, good. Giving test. Good communication, ya saya kira everything is centered on good communication ya. Good along with them, be a part of them, ask them some questions about their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, good. Okay, diagnostic test, observe their actions and talk to them. Okay, communicate with them as a family. Wow, beautiful ya. Get to know them better inside and outside the classroom. Okay, good. Thank you, Bapak Ibu. Nah ini juga all of you ya. I believe all of you have very good efforts ya to maintain good relationship with your students. Okay, now we move to the 5th question, Bapak Ibu. There are all 6 questions ya, pre-discussion question. What do you expect most from your learners? Ya, learners here means students, yeah. What do you expect most from your learners? Ya, silahkan Bapak Ibu. Jadi apa yang kita harapkan dari siswa-siswi kita, ya? Okay, learning efforts, positive attitudes, okay, good. Learning efforts ya, meaning their efforts in learning ya, meaning usaha ya dalam belajar, okay, good. And then Ibu Wahyu develop their competence at their level and have self-awareness of learning. Wow. This is beautiful, ya. Nah, ini every answer is beautiful. And then Pak Nularsi, I hope students will master the materials we discuss. Okay, good. They will be happy. Wow, this is important, ya, Bapak Ibu, ya, happy. Otherwise, they will be stressed and frustrated. Yeah, they will be happy learning with me, open-minded in knowing everything, good manners, having strong character. Wow, this is very ideal gitu ya. Jadi happiness, kemudian open-mindedness, ya. Yeah. Okay, and then master the materials that we discuss. Okay, good. And then communicate in English. Yeah, this is our hope. Yeah, and then students can start doing something from little things, and their progress is the most important. Okay, good. Ini their how they grow in English, yeah, how they develop in English, and then they get what they need in positive ways and be happy. Nah ini sama ya, happiness ya. They grow better as they learn. Okay, they can know and understand the core materials. Okay, good. They have comprehension along with good manners. Nah ini penting ya Bapak Ibu ya, mannerism, characteristics ya. Understand the core materials, tadi sudah ya. good mannerism, enjoy my class, right? Happiness, yeah, again, happiness. They want to be present in my class because they love it. Oh, this is important also, ya. Jadi, no pressure, no stress, gitu ya. Everybody enjoys the class, enjoys the materials, okay? Okay, good. They have better habits of learning styles. For example, reading more books or they love readings, gitu ya. Okay, being critical thinkers. Wow, this is important ya. And critical thinking is one of the 21st century skills ya, Bapak Ibu ya. Okay, and then I want my students to apply English that I teach daily in daily life. But the most important thing, I want my students to have good manners. Okay, beautiful, yeah. Mannerism. They are happy. Okay, this is happiness, yeah. Okay, we are growing together to be better. Okay, thank you, Bapak Ibu, for the beautiful answers, yeah. I hope they have positive characters, happiness, open-minded, understand the materials well, and creative. Nah, creativity is also one of the 21st century skills. Okay, now the last question, Bapak Ibu, for the pre-discussion question. Yeah. What aspects to be considered when we deal with learners? Ya, tidak apa-apa, ini ada yang menjawab di section 6. Ya. Nah, kira-kira apa ya Bapak Ibu ya? What aspects to be concerned, concerned with when we deal, when we try to understand our learners, yeah. Yeah, meaning what factors or what aspects do we have to pay attention to when we deal with our learners, so that we understand our learners. Ya, kira-kira hal-hal apa saja Bapak Ibu yang harus kita perhatikan, begitu ya? Okay, let's wait for some answers. Yes, Bapak Ibu, what aspects do we have to pay attention to their background, okay, their physical, cognitive, emotional stage, okay, good. Ini Bu Ratna melihat banyak aspek ya, like physical, cognitive, emotional stage, okay, good. Okay, is that all, Bapak Ibu? Okay. Interest, okay, good. Interest, ability, okay, good. Family background, environment, study background, okay, family background, right? Background knowledge, okay, right. Age, okay, good. Family background, their needs, environment, well-being, okay, good. Saya kok jadi bingung ini ya. Over here, willingness, ya, willingness means motivation, ya, to learn English. Okay, thank you so much, Bapak Ibu. Let me close this pre-discussion question. Yeah, now I'll be back to our apa ini, PPT slides ya. Okay. Okay, we have come to number 6 ya. Now we go to the next ya. Nah, Bapak Ibu, I will show a video. This is not about English ya, but what I want you to pay attention to is how does the teacher react to the students' condition, ya? Oke, nah nanti ada pertanyaan setelah after you watch the video, okay? Let me, sorry, saya stop sharing dulu ya, stop sharing, and then let me go to the YouTube video. Okay, and then I go back to Zoom. Maaf ya Bapak Ibu nih, I have to dictate myself ya, because yeah. Okay, I will play this.
Tidak terdengar suaranya, Ibu. I cannot hear the voice.
I think the sound is not yet being shared.
English British.
Saya ini ayo maju.
Miss, I think the sound is not yet being shared. We cannot hear anything.
Oh, sorry. Okay, wait.
Ayo maju. Ayo maju.
Sorry.
Maju. Baleni nih. Terserah yang mana syukur bisa. Kerja.
Ya, aku melu. Wes kamu burung kasih sih.
Miss, can we have the link instead?
Okay, wait, Bapak Ibu, wait. Sorry.
Tangan.
Bentar. Ternyata tidak terdengar ya Bapak Ibu ya, tidak bisa jelas ya. Sebentar, I'll give you the link ya. Sebentar, wait. I'll go to the
Tugas Mbak Kara.
Yeah, I'll copy the link for you, Bapak Ibu, and you can see the you can see the video by yourself. But my point here is, okay, let me go back to share screen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nah, Bapak Ibu, it is about not about language ya, but it is about singing ya, Garuda Pancasila, right? My question is, even though sorry about the sound ya, it is not clear ya, ternyata kurang jelas ya, samar-samar ya, but from my computer it is clear. Nah, Bapak Ibu, there is a student right in the video, and the student cannot cannot hear the cannot sing the song smoothly or perfectly. My question is, what do you think of the student? I mean, Do you think the student is happy or under pressure, or what do you think?
He is happy,
Uh,
although he cannot sing
yeah.
fluency.
Yeah, sorry. Is it Ibu who is speaking?
Suhartini.
Ibu, sorry, maybe Mas Andi can help me to write down the participants who are actively who are active, yeah, in the webinar today, yeah.
Oke, Bu.
Ya, itu Mas Andi. Ya, silakan Ibu. How is the student? Sorry, once again, please.
We have to write or be speak up.
Okay, he is a little bit afraid, yeah, to speak up, yeah.
Speak up.
Yeah, right. Maybe because he doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, because he doesn't. What is that? He doesn't. He doesn't
The
remember.
student
Yeah?
is very happy and he is happy, although he cannot to sing fluency.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you, Ibu. So, what is that? He is happy even though he cannot memorize. Yeah, memorize the lyrics well. Okay. Thank you, Bu. And then, what do you think of the teacher, Bapak Ibu?
The teacher is so patient to make the students sing and memorize the lyric.
Right. Yeah. Patience. Yeah. This is the key. Yeah? The teacher is very patient and he is not angry at all. Yeah. Or he doesn't make fun of the student. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bu Hartini. Yeah. Okay. Next. Do you sometimes have that kind of learners in terms of language learning? Ya, nah, kira-kira bagaimana Bapak Ibu? Kalau di kelas gitu ya, ada anak yang sering lupa-lupa atau salah-salah begitu ya? Pasti ada ya? Yeah, right.
Yes.
Okay. So what should we do in that kind of situation, Bapak Ibu?
We always be patient and then always make the student have self-confidence and yes, and always run well to sing the song.
Okay, right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Ibu. So try to be patient. Yeah. So it seems that patience, yeah, is the key, yeah, that we have to have. Ya. Jadi memang harus bersabar ya. Nah, thank you Bapak Ibu for the only ibu-ibu ya yang karena yang menjawab ibu-ibu ini ya. Yeah, thank you for the answers. So it seems that we have only one key ya in this kind of situation ya Bapak Ibu ya, only being patient ya. Okay, now let's move to the next what is that slide Bapak Ibu ya. Okay, now understanding learners means considering all the different things that affect motivation and ability to learn successfully. Now, things that affect their motivation and ability to learn. Okay. Understanding learners also means adapting our lesson plans. Ya. Nah ini RPP ya Bapak Ibu ya. Adapting our lesson plans, our materials, and our methodology, termasuk teaching methods, begitu ya, and learning environment to suit both individual needs and general characteristics of the class. Okay, jadi Bapak Ibu, understanding learners doesn't mean we see their needs, ya, to affect their motivation, but also we have to adapt our lesson plans, materials, and methodology. Okay, sehingga individual needs and also general characteristics needs of the class semuanya tercover begitu ya. Okay, next Bapak Ibu, Making decisions about teaching and assessment by applying understanding of the following learner characteristics. Nah, ini juga one more thing that we have to pay attention to. Besides considering all different things, yeah, also adapting our lesson plans, adapting our materials, yeah, adapting our methodology, but also one more thing, okay, making decisions about teaching and assessment. Nah, this one, Bapak Ibu, we have to pay attention to learner characteristics. Okay, nah tadi saya sudah bertanya in question number 6, ya, and some of you answer beautifully, ya. Some of you mentioned about age, and then family background, ya. What else? Tadi jawabannya bagus-bagus sekali, ya. I agree with all of them. Yeah. Let me try to see family background, environment, characteristics, well-being, yeah, and then age, and then study background, yeah. But most of you mentioned about family background, yeah. Okay. Also cognitive stage, emotional stage, yeah, cognitive ability, physical condition, yeah, and that's very good. Family, friends, teachers, yeah, yeah. Nah, ada juga yang menyebutkan learning styles, and that's true, yeah. Okay, yeah. Materials, yeah, positive characters. Okay, sebentar, I'll go back to Zoom. Yeah. Okay, now Bapak Ibu, actually there are many aspects to be considered. Yeah, there are 10, yeah, in my list, and I took the materials from the British Council also. Yeah. Oh, before I forgot, yeah, Mas Andi, please remind me, yeah, at the end of our webinar today, yeah, there are some messages, yeah, from Ibu Neni, and also ini titipan, ya, titipan pesan, and also from Bu Deborah, ya, about our master's degree program. Nah, Bapak Ibu, there are several things to consider, like the first one, level of attainment, yeah, meaning level of proficiency, yeah, proficiency level of our students, yeah. Now, next, age, yeah. Of course, age is a very important thing, yeah. Jadi usia, yeah. And if you are teaching primary school students, for example, yeah, it is different, yeah, from teaching secondary school students like SMP or SMA, ya, itu beda, ya, because they are in different ages. And then interest, one of you or some of you mentioned about interest, ya, minat, ya. And then ways of learning, ya, ways of learning or learning styles, ya, some of you mentioned about this. And then group dynamics, ya. In Bahasa Indonesia we call it dinamika, ya, dinamika dalam grup, dalam kelas, begitu, ya. Okay, next, group dynamics, and then motivation to learn, both generally and in relation in specific subjects, and then educational, social, cultural, linguistic backgrounds. Nah, this is very important, Bapak Ibu, ya. Educational background, of course, not only from the student, but also from the parents. Yeah? And then social background, cultural, and linguistic. Why are they important? Because we have to see, this is actually related to motivation. There was a case in which students were not motivated at all, yeah, in learning English. Nah, setelah dilakukan survei atau diteliti, ternyata most of the students come from apa ya namanya, ya, come from families in which the parents go to other cities to work, and the children are taken care of by the grandmothers or grandfathers, ya. So they lose motivation to learn, etc. Ya, jadi itu sangat mempengaruhi motivasi dalam belajar. Okay? Also, linguistic background, ya, of the family, of the parents. Ya, if they don't see the needs to learn English, so they will not be motivated. Nah, seperti itu sangat terkait. Okay, and then any special education needs, we will discuss this special education needs. Yeah, so this is important also, and some there are some myths, ya, mitos ya Bapak Ibu ya, yang berkembang about special educational needs or SEN, and the myths are actually not right. And then we have to see also level of autonomy. Ya, jadi how independent are our learners, how autonomous are our learners, yeah, and personality, yeah, like introverted, extroverted, or ambivert. Yeah. Oops. Okay, next, Bapak Ibu. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Kita ke ke sini dulu ya. Nah, level of attainment, Bapak Ibu, ya. This is about proficiency level, ya. Okay. Nah, proficiency level, yeah, actually, this is not something new for all of us, yeah. So of course, I believe, yeah, Bapak Ibu have known about this, yeah. Being able to speak a foreign language helps to make a real connection with people and know more about diverse cultures, places, and lifestyles. So, the more proficient you are, the better you can express yourself. Nah, ini kan idealnya seperti ini, Bapak Ibu ya. Once again, being able to speak a foreign language helps to make a real connection between people, with people, and know more about diverse cultures, places, and lifestyles. Nah, the more proficient you are, the better you can express yourself. Nah, however, in the classroom, we have heterogeneous students. They have different levels of competence and proficiency. Okay. Now, what is best to do in this kind of heterogeneous students? Nah, Bapak Ibu, I give you about 5 minutes perhaps, yeah, to brainstorm. In a class with heterogeneous students, meaning with a lot of with students with various proficiency levels. Nah, kita harusnya bagaimana ini ya dengan proficiency level yang berbeda-beda. Okay. I give you about 5 minutes ya, Bapak Ibu ya, to give me the answers ya. I will note down ya the teachers who give the answers. Okay. If you want to write in the chat box, please do so ya, Bapak Ibu ya. Boleh juga kalau mau menulis di. Oh, itu ada pertanyaan ya, Bapak Ibu, untuk for the attendance ya. It's been provided by Mas Sandi ya. Okay, I give you time until 1:20 ya, Bapak Ibu. So, in a class with heterogeneous students, and they have different levels of competence and proficiency, what is best to do? Relate this to, we can relate this to our RPP, yeah, our methodology. Yeah. Okay, 5 minutes, Bapak Ibu.
Kan kita
Coba coklat tuh.
oh, ewe tak pernah kebiasaan kita tekan. Ono gandum, ono maca, ono Milo. Titip Milo. Alah. Pasti
Ya, terima kasih Bapak Ibu. Saya sudah I've got some beautiful answers ya from some of you ya. Oh, saya tadi lupa menulis namanya ya. Oke. Ini Ibu or Bapak Dida ya. Sorry. Is it Bapak or Ibu? Dida. Yeah. It is dilemmatic. More often, I give extra class or different explanation on one-on-one to students with lower proficiency level. Okay, good. So extra class or different explanation. Ya, nah ini this needs special sacrifice ya to give extra hours ya, extra class. If there is heterogeneous students in class, we should facilitate them and differentiate the instructions. Ya, okay, this is from tadi belum saya lihat dari Pak Nularsih ya, am I right? Betul ya Pak ya? Okay. And then from Ibu Sherlyn ya. Okay. Apply TARL pembelajaran berdiferensiasi is to help them in various aspects. Thank you. And then from Ibu Anita ya, differentiated learning. First, do diagnostic test. Second, map the students based on their readiness, interest, etc. Third, develop differentiated lesson plan. Okay. Jadi lesson plan-nya terpisah ya Bapak Ibu ya. Okay. Either process, product, or content. Okay, good. Thank you. Next from Ibu, ini tidak tercatat semua ya Bapak Ibu, saya bacakan saja ya karena banyak sekali responnya ya. Okay, next. Planning teaching contains of all competency, ya, containing all competency from the easier to difficult materials, meaning hierarchy of the materials. Making rubrics to accommodate all levels. Okay, good. Next, from Ibu, tadi dari Ibu Yuniati, and then from Ibu Sari, ya, using differentiated learning, content, process, product. Jadi memang harus berbeda-beda begitu ya Bu ya. Okay, next from Ibu Okti, use differentiated instructions because we teach them through the eyes of the students. Okay, differentiated instructions. Okay, good. Next from Ibu Margaret, yeah. Varying the content, teaching activities, and learning materials. Okay, good. Memang this is difficult to do, ya, Bapak Ibu, because we have various content, yeah. No, sorry, heterogeneous students, various students. So we have to vary the contents, teaching activities, and learning materials. Okay, and then from Ibu Puput, explain the basic knowledge first, then give them some analysis question, meaning maybe analytical, yeah, question to know the understanding. Then give them many ways to learn. Finally, give them assignment. They can choose the products of assignment. Okay, good. This is has been adjusted, yeah, to curriculum Merdeka, yeah. I think I will prepare my class with different instructions according to the level of proficiency and competency of the students. Okay, good. Diagnostic assessment, mapping the data, differentiations, instructions, process, content, assessment. Okay, thank you. From Bu Fenty, provide 2 kinds of practice or assignments that were classified to implement lower order thinking and higher order thinking skills. Okay, but all students will be engaged to all assignments. Okay, thank you, Ibu Fenty. Next, from Ibu Nuning, we can use differentiated learning, classify our students based on their competence. Okay, good. And then from Ibu Novida, differentiated learning is teaching students based on their needs. And then from Ibu Dia, find out the characteristics of the class, students' interests and characteristics. If possible, prepare the materials according to their characteristics. Teacher can implement it to various models related to the materials. Yeah. Okay. And then Ibu Suhartini, identify the capability of the students level, high, middle, low, by applying differentiated learning, yeah, or teaching. And then from Ibu Lila, after diagnostic test at the beginning of the academic year, I make study group and spread the average and high level students in different level and low level as well. Then I give group work and peer learning from friends for materials they think it's hard for them to understand. If peer doesn't work, I will come to the study group to give more explanation. Okay, this is very good, and all answers are very beautiful, ya Bapak Ibu. But in reality, yeah, it is the ideal, yeah, the ideal one. But in reality, maybe many of us don't have time to design, yeah, this kind of beautiful lesson plan. Yeah, jadi memang this needs extra hard work, ya Bapak Ibu ya. But I agree with all of you so that this can This can work well, yeah, for all levels or all students with different proficiency levels. Nah, Bapak Ibu, now let's move to age. Ya. Tadi yang pertama kan proficiency levels, ya. Ada pendapat, it's very beautiful. Yang high achievers, ya, students with good achievement will be will be grouped with students of lower achievement. Jadi supaya they can help each other. Ya. Okay, sorry, one more answer from Ibu Atvalina, ya. Identify students' capability, character, and background first. Okay, good. Make level test low, mediate, and high. Make regular test form change by making group or individual tasks. Always monitor students during their task. Yeah, monitoring students. Yeah. Yeah. All of this is beautiful and good, Bapak Ibu, ya. But be careful. We have limited time. Yeah. Every time we teach, yeah, so we have to adjust our lesson plan with the time as well. Nah, sekarang let's talk about age, Bapak Ibu. Yeah. Age is, of course, very important in learning English. Yeah. Also from second language acquisition point of view, ya, because ini ranahnya SLA, ya. Critical period hypothesis, ya, remember Bapak Ibu, Krashen, ya, and Lanneberg, ya. Learning the language will gain the perfection that begin at the age before puberty, because at this age the brain has a high degree of elasticity that enables a person to learn language more quickly. Okay, jadi Bapak Ibu, what is the implication? Nah, katanya menurut teori, learning a language will be best or will be perfect before puberty, atau ada yang mengatakan bahwa from infancy, ya, until puberty. Nah, karena jadi dari masa bayi begitu, ya Bapak Ibu, ya, sejak bayi sampai remaja, ya, it is the best time to learn a language, gitu, ya, because of the brain elasticity, or some experts call it brain plasticity. Okay. Now, what is the implication? The implication is language teachers should make use of this golden period very well. Nah, itu adalah the implication, begitu, ya. Okay, because once again, during CPH, ya, ini disebutnya critical period, ya. During the critical period, it is the best, ya, to learn a language. So I always tell my students, ya, they are in their late teens, ya, jadi di akhir masa remaja, ya, before they go to work. I always tell my students, if you want to learn a language, do it now, ya. Maksudnya another language, a new language, a foreign language, do it now. Don't wait until you go to work, or don't wait until you are 30, you are 40, this will be more difficult. Jadi saya selalu berpesan, ya. Oke, nah Bapak Ibu, now next let's go to interest, Bapak Ibu, ya. Nah, ini pasti tahu, ya Bapak Ibu, ya, minat. Nah, oke, minat, ya, interest is closely related to motivation, ya. Nah, how motivation affects affects learning is not clear. We don't know whether motivation produces successful learning or successful learning enhances motivation. Jadi sebenarnya yang mana ini seperti telur atau ayam dulu, gitu, ya. Jadi motivation first or successful learning. Okay. Nah, linguists, ya, ahli bahasa concluded that achievement affected attitudes and achievement. Okay. Achievement, attitudes, jadi prestasi, kemudian sikap terhadap bahasa, ya, attitude to the language, and achievement sangat saling terkait, ya. Jadi prestasi dan sikap terhadap bahasa itu sendiri. Nah, the extent is greater in early attitudes. The extent is greater than early attitudes affected either later achievement or later attitudes. Early attitudes, jadi extent dari the extent of motivation, I guess, yeah. The extent of motivation is greater than early attitudes affected later achievement or later attitudes. Artinya, Bapak Ibu, motivation plays a great role, gitu ya. Motivation was engendered by a learning process that seemed to matter most. Nah, Bapak Ibu, sebelum kita ke preferred ways of learning atau learning styles ya, I want to ask one question ya Bapak Ibu. You may answer me directly or through the chat box. How do you deal with students who are not motivated? Mungkin dari pengalaman Bapak Ibu ada ya, pasti ada siswa atau siswi atau murid-murid yang tidak termotivasi sama sekali. How do you deal with unmotivated students? Bagaimana Bapak Ibu menangani anak-anak yang students who are not motivated or who don't have interest in learning English? Yes, Ibu Sherlyn ya. Silakan Ibu.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. So I once have this kind of students this semester. This is a kind of students who always being the one who is being called to come to teacher's room. You know what I mean? Because of not because of the good things, but because of the negative things. And then when I get into their class, this student keep on sleeping.
Wow.
Keep on sleeping. So he put his hand on the table like this and put his head like that.
Wow.
And then this is my first time teaching this class, and I already heard from the classroom teacher. There is one student that really needs help in that class, and then the point that I'm going to say is that first, everything that is a first should be strong, especially when dealing with this kind of students. When I come and teach, I really want to ask my students to be active in class, right? So since I know this one is really special, so I come. Actually, the homeroom teacher already put this guy in front of the teacher's table, so that it is kind of easier for the teacher to control the situation, maybe if something unnecessary happened. So when I stand in front of the class during the first hour of the teaching learning, I stand, I didn't sit. The one that I'm going to do is to make them see me. They need to see me, and I need to take control of the class fully because this is my first time. And then I need to show other students that I can control this one, because I think this alpha male in this room should be conquered first before I can conquer the other students, because this is the alpha of the class. And then I grab his hand, I ask him to stand. He was like shocked. I think because this is the first time teacher asked him, really personally touches him. And then I grab his hand. I have the marker with me. I put the marker on his hand. I ask him to stand in front of the whiteboard, and I ask him, I dictate what to write. He didn't do anything, just to write what I want to explain to others. So like I was about to explain about past tense, about their past experience. I asked him to write something like verb 2, verb 1, like that. I asked him to write. He mentioned, I don't know how to write, but you are already SMP student. You know how to write it. I asked him like that. And he said, I don't know English. Me too. But in the past, now I already studied. You should study in front of the friends. And then I asked him to write A, B, see like that. I mean, what is that? I spell the word. I spell the letters of the vocabulary that I'm going to teach the whole class that day. And then after that, after all the vocabularies has been written, I asked him to sit. And after that, he didn't sleep at all the whole day. That is my first experience in that class. And I think right after that day, whenever I came into the class, he was not asleep anymore. He never sleep anymore. Only he's being silent whenever I'm paying attention to another student. So I think personal touch for this kind of students is really important. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Sherlyn. So knowing that he was he is being, what is that, cared, and he is being given attention, from the teacher, makes him what is that, interested, that the teacher really pays attention to me, so I will, so it changes his behavior. Thank you so much, Bu Sherlyn, and there have been some answers, Bapak Ibu.
Yes, me.
Oh yes, Ibu.
Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Suhartini.
yeah,
Try
yes.
to answer.
Yes, please, Bu Hartini.
I think that we have to imitate with the doctor, that we have to we identify what the illness of the student in that time. Maybe if the students are unmotivated in the time, the teacher have to serve the matter the interest. Maybe give a ice-breaking game, also the material, the interest material, like give the song in the foreign in the foreign language, or serve the video in maybe it is in the high school, in the high level school, at senior school, and then we make the students concentrate and then resume what the material, or maybe they can, if we give the song in the foreign country, the students can follow the sing together with a friend. We focus on the pronunciation and the difficult word of the student in the song. So how to make the student unmotivated with the time, being motivated in this time, like a doctor that analyze what they interest in the time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Hartini. It's interesting, So we have to be a doctor, quote unquote, finding what is wrong with the student, what the problems are, etc. And it's very useful. So I did it several times in my class. When I see students unmotivated or sleepy, gitu Jadi I will ask him or her after the class, and what's your problem or what happens? And surprisingly, they will be open after the class. When the students, the other friends have gone out of the classroom, and they can tell, they can share. Thank you, Bu Hartini and Bu Sherlyn. Now let's see the chat box, Bapak Ibu. Show Bu Laili, show interesting video, to attract interest. Okay. Bu Yuniati, I deal with students by having chat with him, involve parents, okay, if possible. Most of my students said that they are not suitable with the major they learn. Some of them decide to move to other schools. Okay. Okay, next from Ibu Atvalina, make simple games. Okay, make it interesting. Ibu Puji, design interesting lesson by making media game ice breaking. Okay, game and ice breaking. Bu Nadia have interaction with students, chit chat or play games instead. Okay, good. From Ibu Widi ya, wah ini rekan saya nih ya, Bu Widi. Talk to the student personally and find out the student's interest and way of learning. Yeah, this is like what Bu Sherlyn also suggested ya. Jadi find out their interest and their way of learning. Okay, thank you. And then Ibu Lina, understand their perspectives. Talk to the students individually to understand the reasons for lacking motivation. There could be various underlying issues like personal problems, learning difficulties, lack of interest. Okay, good. Yeah. And then from Ibu Lila, personal communication and touch. Yeah. Let them speak about their obstacles and difficulties. After that, I will try to find a solution for them. With a personal and individual contact, they will feel regarded and start to pay attention more in the class, even though they don't understand. Okay, good. Yeah. And then from Ibu Rohmi, doing personal approach. Ini sama ya, personal approach, and then implementing coaching with the student to assist him or her gain their problems and find solution. Okay, good. Build personal approach. Yeah. Nah, rata-rata ini in general the teachers here talk about personal approach. Yeah. This seems to be one of the best ways to overcome or to find the solution. Okay, thank you Bapak Ibu. Now let's go to the next point. Oh, masih ada satu lagi. Okay. Not to be too serious in the class. Tolong di mute dulu Ibu. Mas Andi bisa tolong untuk mute-kan participants yang menjawab ya. Ya, terima kasih. Ya, personal approach, kemudian don't be too serious in the classroom. Oke. Jadi we must be humorous teachers gitu ya. Harus ada humor juga begitu ya. They will be open to us, including telling us about their obstacles and difficulty. Ya, jadi being open and being close to the students. Yeah. Yeah, thank you Bapak Ibu. Now let's go to ways of learning. Oh, ini rupanya masih ada nih banyak yang tertarik untuk menjawab ya. Personal approach can't be applied until the end of the semester because he or she notices our technique. Does anybody have suggestion? Ya, ya nanti mungkin bisa if we have time ya. Ini maaf ini Bapak ya, Pak Dida ya. We can go back to this question ya. Kalau personal approach tidak berhasil, so what should we do? Gitu ya. Okay, we'll go back to this question. Yeah, I will write down here. Yeah, personal approach. Yeah. If personal approach doesn't work, so what should we do? Yeah. Okay, now let's go because time is limited. Yeah, Bapak Ibu. Let's go to preferred ways of learning first, and we go back. We can go back to Pak Dida's question. Yeah. Yeah. Nah ini ada there are at least 4 Bapak Ibu ways of learning, ya, visual, oral, or some of the term mentioned about audio, ya. But here it is used oral, verbal, and kinesthetic. Okay, so we have to know whether our students are visual, meaning they learn through images, yeah, and other visual mediums. Okay. Or oral, they learn by hearing information. So some students are very good at listening, but even though it seems they don't pay attention to us, but their ears are listening very well. Okay, and then next, verbal, they are very good in using words like in speaking, conversation, or in writing. And kinesthetic, yeah, they learn through personal experience, yeah? Or physical, I guess, yeah, physical experience. Okay, and then nah ini sorry about this ya Bapak Ibu. Of course we have to accommodate ya many kinds of students because we cannot just pay attention to visual students. Jadi memang harus semuanya kita perhatikan. So it's difficult ya to accommodate all kinds of learning styles here. So our lesson plan ya should tidak hanya ada images, but also listening and then writing. That's why this our RPP ya should consist of integrated activities. Okay, next let's go to group dynamics ya Bapak Ibu. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, group dynamics means dinamika kelompok ya. In this case, dinamika dalam kelas ya. Okay, this is a theory, a psychology theory that explains why and how individuals act in groups to fulfill their goals. The definition of dynamics is the pattern or trends that takes place when individuals work together in groups. Nah, in some cases, Bapak Ibu, maybe you also notice ya, mungkin kalau di sekolah, like in primary or secondary levels, this is not clear ya, but in university levels in which they have to find their own, they have to take their own class that may be different from other friends. Yeah, this can be very disturbing. Jadi sometimes I find students who are smart, yeah, they become so quiet gitu ya, and under pressure. Yeah, after I ask him or her why, and he or she said that, well, my close friends are not in this class. My close friends, so I'm alone here, alone quote unquote. Ya, jadi ternyata close friends, ya, their close friends are not there. Jadi sangat pengaruh. Nah, this is one of the example of the group dynamics. So for him or her, the class will not be as interesting as if he or she has a lot of friends in the classroom. Maksudnya close friends begitu. Nah, in your classes, Bapak Ibu, do you also have this kind of problem? So it means some students or one or two students don't fit with the groups. I mean, some students feel that they are alone, gitu ya. Meskipun banyak teman, but they feel they are alone because they cannot mingle with others. Jadi tidak bisa berbaur dengan yang lain, begitu ya. Ada ya. Tadi ini Pak Dida untuk jawaban yang tadi sebelumnya ya. Ya. Anyone who wants to share about group dynamics?
I will.
Oh yeah, sure, Ibu.
So I also experienced the same things. So my students in class, I teach vocational high school. When I teach vocational high school, there is one student who didn't want to be in group with the other friends and say that I don't want to join this class because I don't have friends here and so on and so forth. And it's really affect his motivation in learning English in my class. So how I overcome this is by, well, I try to push him to join the group work, the available team, and then lama-lama he can interact with the other friend, but not really satisfying actually. And I don't know how to what kind of motivate him, although he's not have close friend, quote unquote, in this class, but need to learn and being proactive in this class because it is part of his responsibility. That's all, Ibu. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ibu. Yeah, it is difficult, for asking students to enjoy the class and mingle with others if they feel lonely. Yeah. So yeah, maybe go back to personal approach, Bu Hartini. So we have to, persuade the students to do group work because collaborative learning, as we know, is one of the 21st century skills as well. So if they don't want to cooperate with others, if they don't want to work with others, so this will be difficult. Yeah, even in the future, they will find difficulty later. Yeah, thank you, Bu Hartini. Maybe the easiest way is to persuade the student bit by bit. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Now let's move to the next. Bapak Ibu still group dynamics. Oh, maaf nih ada in the chat box. Oh, okay. I have to leave now. There will be. Oh, okay. No problem. Bapak or you may leave if you have another meeting. Yeah. Okay. Nah, ini about group dynamics. There is a theory about group dynamics forming. Yeah. The group is created, storming, group members seek out others who have similar interest. Jadi ini mulai storming they start to know each other, they start to find whether they have the same interest. And then norming, group norms are created, performing, group tasks are begun, carried out and completed, and adjourning. Group is split after the goals have been met. Yeah, so this is the steps. Now, at the beginning, I remember there is a teacher who suggested about putting good students in groups and they can mingle with others. Jadi the group will be heterogeneous, not all smart students in one group or low achievers in one group. Okay, so there will be balanced. Okay, the next, Bapak Ibu, ini yang menarik motivation to learn. I'm interested in this kind of matter, Bapak Ibu, motivation. So I found out that many students are not motivated because of many things. Maybe because personally they don't like English. But their parents do. Jadi ada juga my student who don't like English, but the parents send them to the faculty. Jadi yang sebenarnya yang menyuruh ini orang tuanya. So it is not their motivation, not their pure motivation or intrinsic motivation. Motivation is one of the most significant things in the learning process, in language learning process. Without motivation, the purpose of learning is tough to be achieved. Jadi memang sangat sulit When learners have it in learning process, they will more understand with the materials, especially English. Okay. Of course, I believe Bapak Ibu, you have a lot of experiences with motivation. Jadi yang saya ceritakan tadi, it happens it happens in real life. Jadi beberapa anak itu tidak termotivasi because they live in the coastal region of West Java, jadi di daerah pesisir daerah pesisir pantai, and most of them are taken care of by their grandparents, so they have to help their grandparents, and they are not interested to learn language and they don't live with the parents, so they don't have strong motivation to learn language. Okay, any comment, Bapak Ibu, about motivation? Maybe question? Not yet. Okay, now let's move to the next, Bapak Ibu. Educational, social, and cultural, and and linguistic background. Nah, tadi kita sudah bahas sedikit. So there are several things to consider, yeah, regarding educational, social, cultural, and linguistic background. Okay, ini ada message. Oh ya, attendance ya untuk ya, thank you Mas Sandi for the reminder. Okay, how is the background of your students? Yeah, family background, family life, educational background of the parents, social class, cultural background, linguistic background, because all of these are related to motivation. I know a teacher in I forgot ya di desa di mana ya, saya lupa. But the children all have to, most in general ya, in general, the majority of the students, of the children have to help the parents in the plantation. Jadi harus membantu orang tuanya di perkebunan. So they think that when the harvest time comes, ya, waktu panen tiba, going to school is not important. They have to help the parents in harvesting, ya, the plants. Nah, akibatnya they will not go to school, and it means this is related to the mindset, ya, for the parents. Helping parents in the plantation is more important than going to school. Nah, seperti itu Bapak Ibu. Ini masih terjadi, ya. So children will not go to school when they help the parents in the harvest time. And of course, it is not only one day, yeah, but maybe several days, and they don't have motivation, yeah, to learn a language, because for them, helping parents to look for money is more important than studying or learning. Yeah? Okay, Bapak Ibu, do you have comments or questions about this, about background, educational background, social, cultural, linguistic background? Maybe you can share your experiences. Yes, saya tunjuk saja ya. Ini mungkin Ibu Asmi atau Ibu Margaret atau Ibu Sri Wulandari.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Ibu, please.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes,
maybe I will just tell you about my experiences teach in one of the junior high school in Tegal Regency, and I have been teaching here for about 4 years now. And what I have been experiencing here is the background of my students are, maybe this is a little bit similar with your story, ma'am. Most of my students' parents are, they work in Jakarta, they work in big cities, so my students live with their grandparents. And we all know that not all, but mostly when children live with their parents, they tend to be spoiled. Yeah, and also, I'm so sorry, maybe it's a little bit noisy here.
No problem.
Yeah, and because my school is in what we call it, kind of remote area, so they also do not think that English is important in their life. They do not familiar with English, and they think that English is something that will not that will what is it they will not be useful for their life and will not be useful for their future. They do not have any motivation. They not do not have any, but they are lack of motivation to learn English, and it's really challenging for me to enhance their motivation, and also what is it interesting at the same time. Excuse me, pardon me, Miss MM. What is the question?
Yeah, actually, you have answered the question, Bu
Oh
Asmi,
yeah,
about your experience in dealing with unmotivated students.
yeah. I tried my best to apply many strategies that are liked by them because they are teenagers. So I play songs, I ask them to play games, but when they play games, they do not focus on the material that I am teaching, but they just focus on, they are more interested in the games that we play. Yeah, so they kind of, what is it? Sometimes most of them do not really get the materials that I am teaching. So that's kind of what is it? My difficulty teaching my students. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Asmi. So similar problems, yeah, Bu Asmi, yeah, unmotivated students, yeah, because they are taken care of by their grandparents, yeah. Nah, ini challenge ya for us all ya as teachers. Okay, thank you Bu Asmi once again. And then there are some answers in the chat box ya from Ibu Margaret ya. The most reason for my students leave the school is family life. Yeah. They must similar ya. They must help parents to go to work, or they must take care of the younger brother or sister. In fact, there are 3 students must get out of the school this year. Oh, this is so sad. Yeah. Okay, next, in my case, Pak Dida, ya, positive discipline at home affects the student's attitude, right? Yeah. Upbringing ya, Pak, ya, upbringing, apa namanya, pola asuh ya. And then going to school just to get degree. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know a teacher. I think also in a village. I forgot ya, apakah near Dieng Plateau or yeah, I think daerah sana ya itu sampai diberikan, so the teachers want to give scholarship ya, because the students are very smart ya, but the parents refuse ya, karena because they prefer the children to work to help them. Nah, seperti itu ya, hal seperti itu. Okay, thank you Bapak Ibu. Now let's move to the next. This will be played perhaps at the end of the session. Yeah, sorry, because of the time. Yeah. Now let's go to number 8 first. Special educational needs. Yeah, sorry. Now, I took also the picture from British Council's website. Yeah, Bapak Ibu, I will share the materials, and you can see the references, all the references in slide 47 and 48. And later I will share. Okay, let's go back to where is it? Slide number 31. Okay. So this is a picture of English teachers, Bapak Ibu, with what is that? With children with special needs or with special. Oh yeah, Ibu, I will share it later. Yeah. But I need to what is that? I need to edit some parts of the materials. Tadi ada yang salah. Spelling dan sebagainya, I will ask Mas Sandi later to share in the group. Okay, if we notice, Bapak Ibu, there are some English teachers. I think one, two, or three, yeah, about 2 or 3, and the other students are students with special needs. Now, this is what is that? A comment, yeah, from the author, Mary Delany. I know I have children with special educational needs in my class, or we call this SEN, yeah. I want to help them, and we are supposed to promote inclusion, but I really am not sure how to do this. Yeah. And then there's another statement from Vera, primary teacher from Spain. Some of the children in my class are really badly behaved. They can't sit still, don't finish their work, and are always calling out. I think they might have a learning difficulty, but I don't know what to do. Nah, there are some myths, Bapak Ibu, ya. Ada beberapa mitos gitu ya, myth about teaching English to students with special educational needs. Now, the first myth, you have to be a specialist, psychologist, or specially trained teacher to know how to teach these learners. Now, before we go on, Bapak Ibu, may I know, is there any of you who also teach students with special educational needs? Apakah ada Bapak Ibu yang ada muridnya dengan special needs? Tidak ya? Ya, okay. Let's continue. Now the answer to the myth, to the first myth. Oh maaf, nih ada di chat box. Oh okay. Pak Dida ya, I teach autistic student. Ya, okay. If you don't mind, Pak Dida, do you want to share? Maksudnya challenges-nya, kemudian how do you overcome that?
Yeah, thank you, Ibu.
Oh sorry, Ibu ya, Ibu Dida.
Yeah. No problem. So I teach a student with who diagnosed with autism, but fortunately, his English is very good.
Oh.
So beside English, he isn't really capable with that, but in English is very good because he plays game which use English as the medium language.
Wow.
And then and also he likes to watch video in English. The challenge is that how to make him focus when they're in class. And how I overcome that is by giving him an individual work. I tend to give him individual work so he will be focused. But if I'm not one-on-one with him, not giving him personal tasks, then he will focus on his phone and or just walking around the class. Yeah, that's how I teach a student with which diagnosed with autism. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bu Dida. Fortunately, he is very good at English. Yeah. Okay, so at least this he has high motivation to learn English. Okay, thank you, Bu Dida, for the sharing of experience. Now we have Ibu Riana, hearing problems, Bu Riana. So how, if you don't mind, Bu Riana, you may share with us how do you deal with this student? How do you overcome your difficulties, Bu Riana?
Okay, because this student have problem with hearing, so when I explain explain the lesson in the class, one thing that I have to make sure that he can hear me properly, and I have to check by standing near him and ask him directly if he had already heard me correctly so that he can do the task that I gave him. And for the preparation for the test, I usually give some time other than the time in the class to prepare him for the test, just something like that.
Okay, so you give extra time, yeah, Ibu?
Yeah, extra time.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And also you get close to him to make sure that he can hear you. Yeah?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Riana. So this is very wise, yeah, that you give, teachers should give special, attention, yeah, to students with special needs. Nah, okay, thank you, Ibu Dida and Ibu Riana. Now let's go back to the materials, Bapak Ibu. Yang the first myth tadi ya, no, ya, we don't have to be a specialist psychologist, ya, or we don't have to be specially trained teacher to know how to teach. Okay, now let's go to the myth number 2, Bapak Ibu. Second myth, ya. Other learners in the class make less progress when they are taught with learners with SEN or with special educational needs, and the answer is no. This is mitos gitu ya. This is not necessarily the case. Children with SENs can teach other children to have empathy. Nah, ini yang penting ya Bapak Ibu. Empathy, understanding difference, and other important social and learning skills. Yeah. Okay, so it is okay, yeah. When we have learners with SEN and even others can sympathize and have empathy. Yeah. Okay, next myth number 3. Learners with SENs cannot learn languages. Yeah. No, this does not have to be true. Jadi ini mitos semuanya ini ya, tidak benar. Learning English gives many children with SENs opportunities to learn important skills such as listening, taking turns, working with others, waiting for attention, noticing things about other people, understanding social language, and expressing opinions. Ya, justru mereka bisa belajar many other skills gitu ya Bapak Ibu. Next, still myth number 3. There are skills which are often practiced in English language learning activities and can be done in fun, non-threatening ways. So, tadi some of you mentioned about games, yeah, ice breaking, which of course are to build a good, good rapport or good relationship, yeah, between teacher and students and among students. Reading and writing stories can give learners opportunities to explore issues in a safe, creative way. Jadi ini aman dan bagus gitu ya, reading and writing stories. Next, learning English in this way can give different experience of the classroom to learners with SEN. Yeah. Okay, next, myth number 4 ya, mitos yang keempat ya. It takes a lot of extra time and planning. Nah, in fact, no. All teachers are short of time. Selalu kehabisan waktu, begitu ya. But including learners with SENs in your class should not involve a lot of extra planning. Extra attention, yes. Extra care, yes. Ya, seperti Ibu Riana dan Ibu Dida tadi. But not a lot of extra time and planning. Tapi tidak begitu menguras waktu ya dan perencanaan. It will involve planning for different learning styles, thinking about interests and strengths of your learners, including some variations of task type and careful presentation of the work. Yeah, like Ibu Riana, yeah, who is always trying to be near the students with hearing problems ya. Atau seperti Ibu Dida ya, yang even though the autistic child likes to walk around the classroom, but Ibu Dida should be or is passion to handle this child, and I believe autistic kids are extremely intelligent, or brilliant. Next, myth number 5, mitos nomor 5, A teacher cannot fix learner's problem, so there is nothing I can do. Of course, this is not true. Ini semuanya mitos. Learner doesn't need fixing. This type of thinking views the learner's difficulty in a medical way, assuming the learner is somehow broken and needs fixing. In order to have an inclusive society, we all need to learn more about the difficulties and differences of others. Jadi, many of us always think that students with special educational needs, di sini disebutkan learners with SEN are broken and needs fixing. In fact, no. We teachers need to help them develop their talents. Jadi sebenarnya talentanya di mana gitu like Ibu Dida's student, this student is very talented in language, so we have to sharpen his or her skills in language, begitu Maybe his or her talent is in math atau dalam hitung-hitungan, atau maybe in what is that? Games like I don't know sekarang kan games sampai dilombakan begitu Bapak Ibu sampai resmi menjadi jenis olahraga begitu Nah, we have to see that these learners with special educational needs actually have special talents as well. Nah, okay, Bapak Ibu, now let's go to level of autonomy. Okay, let me see. We still have berapa ini we still have about 5 or 6 slides Okay. Level of autonomy. Nah, Bapak Ibu harus memahami autonomy of learners are not the same. They have different levels of autonomy. And then level of autonomy, there are 3 levels according to one theory, planning, and then monitoring and evaluating. Okay, planning, involves cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills. Monitoring and organizing involves cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skills, the same. And evaluating also involves the 3 of them, cognitive, affective, psychomotor skills. Now, in the planning stage, planning of learning, ini baru merencanakan begitu I will study, I will learn this, I will learn that, I will study using this way, etc. Nah, monitoring and organizing, mulai memonitor begitu Bapak Ibu monitor sampai di mana begitu kegiatan mereka begitu. Dan and the last one, evaluating. Okay, cognitive, we know that this is related to mental skills or knowledge, intelligence. Affective related to emotional areas, psychomotor, manual or physical needs. Systematic taxonomy of educational objectives was put forth for the first time with the great efforts of Bloom and a group of educators. Jadi ini Bloom taxonomy. And then Bloom categorized educational objectives in the form of cognitive, affective, and psychomotor in late 1940s and classified this in the form of stages. Jadi tadi stagesnya adalah planning, monitoring, and organizing, and evaluating. Okay. Nah, different learners of course have different levels of autonomy. Kalau mereka sudah bisa sampai they have the 3 of the levels, that's good. But if they can just plan, for example, teachers need to help, so that they can monitor their activities and also evaluate. Am I successful here? Am I not successful yet? What should I do? Dan jadi mereka sudah mampu mengevaluasi. Okay, now let's go to personality, Bapak Ibu. Nah, ini sangat menarik ya. In a heterogeneous class, of course, we have different students with different types of motivation. Motivation lagi. Different types of personality. Yeah. Okay. Success in language learning depends on several factors, and one of them is personality. Yeah. Now, personality factors is intrinsic side. Jadi maksudnya it is inherent, ya, termasuk ya atau tercakup of affective that contributes in some way to success of language learning. Nah, ini memang tercakup dalam affective side, ya. Nah, many linguists ya Bapak Ibu, jadi ahli-ahli bahasa itu punya pendapat yang berbeda-beda about personality types, ya. That extroverted learners will be more successful in language, atau introverted learners will be less successful. Ya, but itu kan teorinya ya Bapak Ibu. Dan kenyataannya, in fact, maybe your introverted learners can be more successful than extroverted learners, atau ambivert, in between. Ya. Mungkin Bapak Ibu ada yang mau, any of you want to share about your learners? Bapak Nularsi, maybe you want to share something about your students, Pak? Oh, sorry, you're still mute, Pak. Masih mute ini. Di unmute dulu, Bapak. Ya.
Okay. Can you repeat again, sir? What's your question?
Yeah. Do you have experiences in handling introverted and extroverted learners, Pak Nularsi?
Yes, Sam. Sometimes we must be careful with some students who have introvert, extrovert, and ambivert. But I don't have it anymore because in my school there are no students who have it. That is Miss Luciani.
Okay, so do you mean that? What do you mean, Pak Nularsi, by saying that there are no? What is your last statement, Pak? Sorry.
Some of the students enjoy my learning process in the class, but some of them are not interested because, yes, maybe they don't interested in learning English, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is it related to their personality, Pak? Apakah berhubungan dengan kepribadian mereka?
I think yes, it is related to the personality because some of my students come from students from the home environments, from the dalam arti ekonomi lemah itu Bu. Jadi so their interest in learning is so poor. I think.
I understand. Yeah, right. So it is like the problem that from a teacher that I know ya, Pak Nularsi ya. The parents want the students to help them during the harvest time. Jadi kalau panen, no students go to school ya. Jadi seperti itu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, Pak. Okay, so hopefully, hopefully this will be This will be better ya, Pak Nularsi ya.
That's right, better of my learning process.
Yeah. Thank you, Pak, because
You're
yeah.
welcome, Ms. Destiani.
Yeah, thank you, Pak. Because we have to keep reminding the parents about the importance of education, and I know it is not easy. Ini
Okay.
sangat sulit ya.
So complex.
Right, yeah, not as simple as that ya, Pak Nularsi, but there are so many complicated problems. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Pak Nularsi.
Yeah, you're welcome, Ms. Destiani.
Yeah, maybe one more from the teachers want to share something. No? Okay, let me continue, Bapak Ibu. Yeah, after knowing the 10, 10 aspects, Bapak Ibu ya. So we have, ideally, we have to conduct needs analysis, yeah. And then apply an understanding of the impact of the learning environment on learners. Reflect my approach to understanding my learners and the impact that this has on their learning. So it means we have to be reflective. Yeah? What about my approach, okay, in understanding my learners? And we have to see the impact of our approach on our learners' learning process. And we have to explore theories of learning and apply them to our context and our learners. Yeah, even though it is not easy to do, yeah, but we have to try. And from your answers in the chat box previously, or in the Padlet previously, it's very beautiful, Bapak Ibu. Some of you mentioned about tadi ya, personal approach, and then conducting needs analysis, bertanya dulu what are their problems, etc. Yeah. Now, we have come to the end of our session, Bapak Ibu. Any questions before we go to the last part, yeah, which is reflective questions. Yeah? No, Bapak Ibu? Okay. If no, then make sure you have. Sebentar, ini saya copy dulu, Bapak Ibu. Make sure you have. What is that? Filled in the attendance and. Oh, sebentar, maaf. Let me check. This is. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, sorry. This is the. Sorry. Gimana ya, Pak? Nggak bisa ya. Okay, let me ask Mas Sandi ya to help me with this. Just a second ya, Bapak Ibu. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Bentar, kok tidak bisa ya. Yeah. Yeah, please fill in the questionnaire, Bapak Ibu ya. I'll be waiting for you here. Oh, maaf. Wait. I will ask Mas Sandi also ya to copy this, yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. We need permission to open the file.
Ma'am, we need to get your permission.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Let me go to the. Okay, wait. Let me go to my form and then. Okay. Mas Sandi, I will add. Sorry, yeah, Mas Andi, I will add you as a collaborator. Yeah, please change the setting. Yeah, maybe the setting, there's something with the setting.
Okay, Bu, I will try to fix it.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, I have sent it to you. Have you got it, Mas Andi?
In email ya, Bu?
Yeah, in your email.
All right, wait, I will check it.
And after that, please share it to the chat box, yeah. Okay, Bapak Ibu, while waiting for Mas Andi to fix the questions. Yeah, sorry about this, Bapak Ibu, yeah. While waiting for Mas Andi about this, I would like to invite somebody about personality types, Bapak Ibu. About introvert or extroverted learners. Saya panggil saja ya, Ibu Margaret. Yes, Ibu, in your class, in your English classes, do you have more extroverted or introverted learners?
Okay, thank you for the time, Bu Liz. I try to answer. There are some kinds of students in my class, yeah. Introvert and extrovert. For introvert, I just try to give them fun way in teachings, such as games, and then games we can use word wall or English grammar from ESL Games Plus and so on. And for extrovert, I just give them sometimes hot material for them to do. Yeah, such as I ask them to read one English book and I ask them to retell the book to me. Because sometimes when I give the formative test, they can finish it quickly and they will be bored. So I just give them random books for them to read. Yeah, just that. Thank you for the time. Thank you, Bu Liz.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Margaret. So, of course, giving more activities, yeah, for extroverted students. Yeah, okay, thank you, Ibu Siti. Ibu Siti Mahmudah, do you want to share something? Yes, Ibu Siti. Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe Ibu Nadia. Okay. Ibu Lila.
Yes, Ibu. Actually, I'm a little bit disagree to the term extrovert and introvert students, Ibu, because according to my friend who is a psychologist, sometimes an extrovert students doesn't mean those who are very talkative, and sometimes introvert is not those who are so silent in the class. So I'd rather say the silent students and the talkative ones instead of saying extrovert and introvert. That's my understanding.
Okay.
For those who are very silent in the class, usually I will make some games which make each of the students, usually I make it into group so it can build their confidence, and then afterwards I will ask each of the member of the group to go in front of the class with the help of their friends. So every time they move in front of the class, it cannot be the same person goes in front. Should be in turn, but they can get a help from their friends in the group. In that case, we can build confidence to those who are very silent students. And even though if they cannot how to talk, sometimes they say, ngomongnya nggak tahu, Miss, bahasa Inggrisnya. And they could ask help from their friends, and their friends is really like chaperoning next to him or her, and then like whispering all the words that he or she needs to say. That's my one of the strategies that I use.
Okay, thank you, Bu Lila. So not extrovert and introvert, but silent and
talkative ones.
Okay, silent and talkative. Thank you, Bu. This is expands my horizon also. Yeah, thank you, Bu Lila. And Bapak Ibu, Mas Andi has shared the the Google form in our chat box. Yeah, can you now open it, Bapak Ibu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please fill in the questions before we end our session today, Bapak Ibu.
Tulis mau mengingatkan buat titipannya Bu Neni dan Bu Dep, Bu.
Yeah, thank you, Mas Andi. Bapak Ibu ada titipan ya from Bu Deborah, our head of the study program, study program head of MPBI. Yeah, so we have master's degree of English language education. Yeah, so if you are interested, Bapak Ibu, or your colleagues are interested, please register. Yeah. Maybe Mas Andi can share the flyers, the e-flyers, yeah, to the chat box.
Okay, so wait.
Also, one more from Bu Neni, yeah, Mas Andi, yeah.
Since I'm already here, I'm actually inviting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm already here. I'm inviting Ibu Bapak, if you need more training or podcasts that will further your teacher professional development, British Council actually has a number of training that you can attend free, of course. I can share with you the link and probably show you the link, because some of you are, some of you are audiovisual one. So maybe it will be more interesting if I share it, if I show you the links. Let me copy the link and open. Nih, tidak ada yang sedang nge-share Mas Adi dulu, nanti saya akan share yang linknya. So yes, maybe if you're interested, if you're overachiever, that one master degree is not enough for you. This is our master degree program in English language education. We have specialization. So if you add a little bit of credits, you can actually do specialization either in teacher professional development, digital technology, or English for special ed purposes. If all goes well, you're going to finish in 1 year, 4 months. So compared to other master degree program which usually lasted for 2 years, ours is just 1 year, 3 months, 4 months. And it's cheaper because in order to complete the program without specialization, you only need to spend 24 million. So that's not one semester. That's not one semester ya Ibu Bapak. That's like the whole program is like 24 million. Tidak ada uang gedung ya, 24 million. You will get bullies dan Pak Jos, yang para guru besar dan profesor, because they're teaching in the program. I'm teaching, but I'm no guru besar. I'm just penggembira dan provokator begitu. So if you're interested, or your colleagues are interested, feel free to contact us. We are going to share this flyer as well if you need one in our WhatsApp group. Secondly, that I would like to share is I understand that we are supposed to create a lesson plan by the end of this, and some of you have already asked, can we have a smaller group because it's really difficult to interact with hundreds of people? So we have created smaller group consisting of 7 to 8 teachers. We try to group you with somebody from your area. So Mas Andi is in the process of completing the groupings. So feel free to discuss among your group, share any difficulties in lesson plan. We're going to send you via email and also WhatsApp group. And the last one, because this is British Council program, I would like to share some interesting resources, especially in Teaching English website. Let me share the link in the chat box, especially for that. This is an online course. So this is free, and this is online, and this is British Council, so you will get a certification. It's 3 to 4 weeks long on several topics. So for example, this one, Teaching English, Motivating Learners, because this is in accordance to Ibu Li's material today. So if you want to know further about motivating learners, you can join. The enrollment ends on 3rd of July. So the course close at 10th of July. So kalau sangat sibuk cuma punya seminggu gitu ya, mau ditekel semuanya, tunggu sampai 3 Juli, tapi sekarang sudah bisa. So it started in April. It's 4 to 5 weeks, but this is online. So you can actually, and this is a MOOC, so you can actually take a look at the materials on your own free time and enroll to the course. There are also other courses like this one. I understand that we don't have refugees and displaced learners, but I know for a fact that there are some areas like in Makassar that they do have refugees, and in Jakarta that they do have refugees. So if you're interested in that material, also if you're interested in speaking, this is like, it's already started. It ends in September, so you have plenty of time actually if you're interested in teaching speaking. And then there's like writing, there's like reading, assessment, and 21st century teachers. So feel free to look at these resources and join any courses that you're interested. And again, this is there are a lot of materials here that you can look at your own convenience, like professional development, for example, or teaching resources, for example. We're going to use some of this as well for creating lesson plans. So I'm sure that all of the facilitators will introduce you to this. So feel free to take a look and to join. It's free. I mean, there's no sweat, there's no price, but dedicating some of your time. And this is from British Council. So it's a research-based, evidence-based, also some publication if you'd like to. I like this website of Teaching English. Of course, British Council also have micro websites. So for teaching young learners, for example, they have. So feel free to explore this website at your own convenience. So, and thank you for your dedication. We already done this 4 times now, and I see that there are still a lot of people who are interested. But of course, as I mentioned before, this is a long program. We would like to focus on longevity rather than a crash course program. So you have time to actually process anything that you learn from here, and you have time to implement what you learn from here and what other teachers have shared here. So this is a platform for everybody to learn and apply, because we don't want a crash program that lasts for 2 days, for example, and after that you just disregard it. Thank you, Bulis. Sorry, I talk too much as usual.
Oh, no problem, Bu Neni. Thank you. Yeah. Have you filled in the form, Bapak Ibu? Yeah, some of you have, yeah. And please pay attention also to Bu Neni's links, yeah, that have been shared in our chat box. Yeah, I will be waiting for another 14 minutes. So we will end the session at 3, yeah, Bapak Ibu. And the next webinar will be when is it, Mas Sandi? Will be, I think, 6th of June. Yeah, am I right? Yeah, 6th of June. And the topic will be managing the lesson. And the facilitator will be Ibu Anita. Yeah. And after that, we will have knowing the subject by Ibu Titik. Yeah. And there is a question in the chat box, Bapak Ibu, yeah, about our MBBI program or Master's program in English Language Education. Bu Sherlyn, yeah, asked about the classes, whether they are offered online or offline. I'm sorry, we offered the classes on site, yeah, or offline, yeah.
Or I can say it's hybrid, because this semester we have hybrid, yeah.
Yeah.
But our courses, most of our courses classes is offered at the weekends.
Yeah, right.
If like the semester is a little bit different because we have a shorter semester, we call it semester antara. Jadi kalau di universitas lain semesternya hanya 2, kalau di kami ada 3, makanya bisa selesai 1 tahun 4 bulan ya. Daripada universitas lain itu karena hanya butuh 4 semester untuk 4 trimester kami menyebutnya. Jadi 1 tahun 4 bulan. Jadi yang semester ini adalah semester antara, lebih pendek, sehingga yang weekend tetap ada. Weekend juga mulai Jumat sore ya, Bulis ya. Jumat sore sampai Sabtu pagi. Yang hari-hari lain di hari kerja biasanya setelah jam 4. Dan itu online ya, kalau hari-hari lain online biasanya. So if you are around, or if you want to take a break for 1 year, 4 months, Salatiga is pretty cheap city to live. It's very convenient. I'm in a coffee shop right now, and the coffee shop is really awesome.
Yeah.
So come and join us.
A lot of new coffee shops, including.
Ya, tapi coffee shop yang Instagramable ya. Kalau orang Salatiga beneran tuh coffee shopnya yang nyempil-nyempil, yang hanya yang tahu.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And starting from the second semester, yeah, Bu Neni. This is second semester, right? The students have started.
This is third semester actually. Third semester antara kan, ya.
Starting from the third semester, the students have started their specialization.
Yes. Jadi bisa dapat S2 plus sertifikat untuk spesialisasi gitu ya. Sistemnya pakai sistem Amerika, spesialisasi. Jadi tidak cuma S2 dalam bidang pendidikan bahasa Inggris, ada spesialisasinya. Boleh ngambil 1 atau 2 gitu ya. Jadi ada teacher professional development. Ini terutama yang pengen jadi kepala sekolah gitu. Teacher professional development atau manajemen gitu ya. Ada digital technology. Semua aspek penggunaan teknologi begitu. Lalu ada satu lagi English for special purposes. Ini biasanya tukang nyari uang di dunia korporat gitu. Kalau mau ambil spesialisasi. Ya TPD, ya LTPD, ya Teacher Professional Development ya Bu. Gitu. Kalau LTPD biasanya manajemen. Gitu.
Oh, okay.
Ya, gitu.
Bu Neni.
Ya.
There's one comment in the chat box which makes me jealous of you.
Don't be jealous. Itu berarti saya tukang nyiram sebenarnya, gitu. Karena membuat segar. Saya tukang siram.
Nah, itu. Suaranya langsung menyegarkan gitu ya.
Aduh, ya ampun. Ini saya karena saya orang Jawa, jadi kadang-kadang kadang-kadang saya harus merasa sensi gitu. Ini pasif agresif menyegarkan nih maksudnya apa gitu. Maunya ngantuk bobo terus tidak jadi bobo gitu. TESOL certification Bu Lilia tanya gitu. TESOL certification ya karena judulnya adalah English Language Education ya Bu. TESOL certification-nya kalau misalnya diusulkan nanti saya coba karena biasanya kalau internasional ada yang minta CELTA ya kan. CELTA gitu. Bisa diupayakan. Nanti asal Bu Lilia join tahun akademik baru ini saya carikan cara untuk dapat CELTA. Biasanya ada yang minta soalnya CELTA ya. Jangan-jangan Bu Lilia mau pindah ke luar negeri supaya bisa kerja gitu ya, karena pakai sertifikasi CELTA. Sebenarnya kalau program sertifikasi itu tidak berarti ini ya. Kalau di sistemnya Australia atau Inggris itu PG certification ya, postgraduate certification. Kalau di luar ada, ngambil beberapa mata kuliah, bukan gelar master itu, tapi sertifikasi gitu ya. Wah, Bu Lilia di Jakarta ya, Bu. Nggak apa-apa, Bu. Jakarta Salatiga sekarang cuma 6 jam aja naik mobil. Staycation gitu ya di Salatiga gitu tiap weekend. Kayaknya ini deh bocoran sedikit ya. Ya memang secara resmi programnya face to face ya. Tapi kalau ada urusan atau sulit untuk bergabung dan sebagainya, kayaknya kita beberapa kali mengizinkan ya, tulis ya. Yang lain face to face, terus ada 1 atau 2 karena 1 dan lain hal gitu. Karena mahasiswa kami rata-rata bekerja ya, 50%, 60% bekerja. Jadi kadang-kadang ya ketanggor ini itu gitu. Ada yang tinggal di Semarang gitu, jadi ikutnya online gitu. Sejauh bisa diselesaikan secara adat dengan dosennya kayaknya nggak masalah. Gitu. Nanti ya Bu Lilia tolong dipikir-pikir ya. Baik Bulis, saya kembalikan ke Bulis. Maaf, saya mendominasi karena waktu itu bikin kurikulumnya yang mikir bersama-sama yang saya juru tulisnya gitu. Jadi teringat tulisan di borangnya gitu.
Yeah, thank you Bu Neni. Your voice is as mentioned by Bu Yunita ya. So refreshing ya. Well, my voice maybe is like a lullaby.
Kalau saya malah senang suaranya Bulis itu. Jam segini tuh enaknya bobo ya.
Nah itu. Oh iya, Bu Dida ya silakan Bu. Ini juga akan berakhir in 6 minutes ya Bapak Ibu ya. Just a reminder, next webinar will be 6th of June ya. And after that 20th ya of June. Betul ya Bu Neni ya. Ya 6 dan 20, 6 and 20th of June. Ya kalau tadi, what about the e-flyer? Mungkin Mas Andi bisa share e-flyernya di chat box ya, Mas Andi, sebelum Bapak Ibu leave Zoom.
Di WA grup sekalian juga ya, Sandi ya,
Oh, iya.
tolong.
Iya betul.
Ya.
Yeah, at the end of this session, Bapak Ibu, I'd like to show my appreciation to all of you ya who have stayed ya, sudah bertahan ya from the beginning until the end of the session, and we still have other sessions until December. Yeah, hopefully all of you stay with us and complete this program well. So this can be very good bisa jadi bekal gitu ya Bapak Ibu untuk pelatihan, karena because of the duration is a long duration, so this can benefit all of you. Nah, it has been shared Bapak Ibu, the brochure of MPBI in our chat box. Please share this to your colleagues or your friends. And itu di situ brosurnya mungkin Pak Jos belum tertulis profesor ya Bu Neni ya, but Pak Jos is a profesor.
Tapi percayalah sudah profesor. Yang tidak profesor juga bisa di Google gitu ya.
Ya,
pokoknya tidak tipu-tipu.
Ya, dan semuanya qualified ya, lecturers.
Ya, biasanya kalau di program studi lain guru besarnya hanya satu, ini guru besarnya 2.
Wah.
Sampai tumpah mulek-mulek rupanya, guru besarnya 2, yang lain S3 semua. Jadi
yang lain calon guru besar.
Saya tidak aminkan karena saya tidak tertarik. Tapi ya siapa tahu ya kan, siapa tahu ya kan.
Ya, saya kira kita bisa akhiri ya Bapak Ibu, dan sebagaimana tadi kita awali dengan doa ya, kita akan menutup dengan ucapan syukur juga kepada Tuhan Yang Maha Esa atas pimpinan Tuhan. Selama webinar ini berlangsung, mari kita sejenak menundukkan kepala untuk bersyukur pada Tuhan. Mulai. Amin. Ya. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu atas kehadiran Bapak Ibu semua. Oh ya, sure, thank you Pak.
Terima kasih Bu Bapak. Terima kasih Bu Lis, semoga cepat sembuh. Bu Lis lagi sakit masih bertahan bakoh banget ya.
Ya,
mohon doanya Ibu Bapak, mohon doanya Bu Lis sedang sakit sebenarnya.
Ya,
cepat sehat kembali.
Ya,
Tetap semangat Bu Lis.
Ya, terima kasih.
Baik, mungkin Ibu Bapak yang sudah kepepet bisa meninggalkan Zoom. Mas Andi, recordingnya sudah ya?
Aman.
Ya, aman. Oke. Kalau gitu bisa kita tutup ya. Bisa leave mungkin.
Terima kasih, Bu Neni.
Terima kasih Pak. Sampai ketemu 2 minggu lagi Bu Bapak. Bye.
Terus apa itu?
Terima kasih.